The Art of Risk Management by Christopher L. Culp. Christopher L. Culp's The Art of Risk Management is a highly insightful and scholarly work that delves deep into the multifaceted world of risk and how it should be effectively managed in both financial and corporate environments. Rather than treating risk as something inherently negative to be avoided, Culp frames it as an inevitable and essential part of doing business, and even a source of opportunity if managed wisely. 1. The philosophy behind risk management. Culp opens the book by reshaping the traditional perception of risk. Instead of viewing it solely as a threat, he encourages readers to see it as something that, if handled correctly, can lead to competitive advantage and value creation. He stresses that risk is inseparable from reward, and organizations that understand this relationship are better equipped to make informed strategic decisions. Second, risk identification and classification. A major component of the book focuses on identifying different types of risks that organizations face. These include market risk, e.g., changes in interest rates, currency fluctuations; credit risk, counterparty default; operational risk, internal failures or external disruptions; liquidity risk, inability to meet short-term financial obligations; strategic and reputational risks. Culp argues that a firm cannot manage what it does not understand. Hence, thorough identification and classification of risks are the first steps in developing a robust risk management strategy. Third, risk measurement tools. Once risks are identified, the next step is measuring their potential impact. Culp introduces readers to various quantitative tools such as value at risk, VAR, scenario analysis, stress testing, statistical models, and probability distributions. These tools help organizations quantify risk exposure, assess potential losses, and prepare for worst-case scenarios. Fourth, hedging and risk transfer mechanisms. Culp explores various ways in which firms can mitigate or transfer risk using financial instruments. These include derivatives, options, futures, swaps, insurance, structured financial products, reinsurance, and securitization. He explains that the proper use of these tools can reduce volatility, protect against extreme losses, and allow businesses to focus on their core competencies, rather than worrying about uncontrollable external variables. Fifth, enterprise risk management, ERM. A central theme in the book is the integration of risk management across the entire enterprise, known as enterprise risk management. Culp believes that risk management should not be siloed in a specific department, but should be embedded into the corporate culture and strategic planning of an organization. He emphasizes clear governance structures, effective communication between departments, aligning risk policies with business goals, continuous monitoring and review. 6. Corporate governance and internal controls. Culp also underscores the role of ASE corporate governance in risk management. Effective oversight from boards of directors, a transparent reporting system, and a strong internal control environment are all essential to ensuring accountability and ethical decision-making. He draws lessons from corporate failures like Enron and WorldCom to highlight how a weak governance and poor risk oversight can lead to disastrous consequences. Seventh, risk and strategic decision-making. The book concludes by returning to the idea that risk is not inherently bad, it is a powerful strategic tool. Culp argues that well-managed risk allows companies to enter new markets, innovate with confidence, allocate resources more effectively, enhance shareholder value. By adopting a disciplined yet flexible approach to risk, companies can navigate uncertainty and seize opportunities. Final thoughts. The Art of Risk Management is a detailed and intellectually rigorous work that bridges the gap between academic theory and practical application. CULP does not offer one-size-fits-all solutions. Rather, he provides a framework and toolkit that organizations can adapt to their unique needs. The book is ideal for finance professionals, risk officers, corporate managers, and students of business who want a deep, structured understanding of risk in the modern business world. In summary, Christopher L.CULP's key message is clear. Risk is not the enemy. It is a tool that, if managed wisely, can drive growth, innovation, and long-term success.